All right, let me give you one more video regarding spirituals and things that we may not realize is a reason there's another shift. Dancing has gone to another level because dancing in itself is a spiritual communication. And this is why the Black culture, the African culture, the Caribbean culture, the cultures, the Native American cultures, the Irish cultures, the cultures that are rooted in dance, the Hindu, the all these countries where dance is a key component of their spiritual practice. So for those who don't know, I'm a belly dancer. I used to teach Zumba, a bunch of different things. And in the process, I would learn about dance. And I know I've danced my entire life. We dance in church. I dance outside of church and on praise teams and then in school and then jazz and different things at college and whatever else. And when I was studying dance, when I learned belly dancing, I was learning about the spiritual connection. And I was learning this after I had already been a part of praise dancing at church. And praise dancing at church, it was not taught to us at the church of why we were praise dancing and the connection. And when I learned belly dancing, it was taught to us that even the way you open your hand signify offering. And later on, as a Reiki master and as a holistic health practitioner, I learned about energy and the movements and energy. And when you move your hand with the palms facing up versus the palms facing down, these are all spiritual connections. And lately, meaning in the last few years, there have been more people who have been doing dance as part of ritualistic praise, ritualistic celebration for the ancestors, and that's a strengthening thing that happens. And that is a communication that you can't verbalize, but the rhythm within your body sends the message and changes the frequency, right? So that frequency shift is another reason why you're seeing the empowerment. This frequency shift is also rubbing some other entities the wrong way, which is another reason why you see people are so upset that there's a lot of Black people learning line dances and protecting their peace instead of out protesting and causing chaos, right? They're more afraid of people dancing. And if you even take some pieces from the Bible and you look at dancing around a wall or walking around the wall, when people marched around the wall, do you think they just marched around ho ho hum? I imagine that they marched around the wall with some kind of umph and some kind of yes and warrior type spirit. That movement shifts things. And when I manifest with dancing a lot and movement. I do movement manifestation, right? So your movement has shifted things for the ancestors. And I can remember as a kid with my other grandmother who played the drum at church. And I could remember the dance that would come up, the spirits that would rise up. And see, people don't talk about that. But this is also the grandmother who taught me about other things outside of the church on my mother's side. And so I connect that. You could feel the spirits rising and the spirits coming forward. And oftentimes it was a good feeling, a peaceful feeling, a happy feeling, a feeling of victory. And I know that I can still go to that place if I want to connect with my grandmother to this very day. Okay. So right now, we've seen so much dancing going on. It's giving life to our ancestors. All right. Bye.